Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. Today I am making meat pie. This is a snack that I really love and I would love to share the recipe with you. If you're new here, thank you so much for stepping in, and if you're one of my seasoned subscribers, thank you so much for always coming back to watch my videos. So the first thing to do is to make the pie filling. Into a hot pan, I put in some vegetable oil, and then I go in with some finely chopped onions. I saute the onions for a while till it gets soft. Then I go in with some garlic and ginger paste. After that, I go in with the ground beef or minced beef. I let that cook until it's no longer pink. Then I go in with my seasonings. I use regular seasonings, just garlic powder, pepper, some crushed peppers, curry powder, thyme, and some non-seasoning powder. Try not to over season your filling so that it's not too salty, because you don't want it to be salty and it will taste, your whole pie will be terrible. So then I go in with my chopped potatoes and carrots. Then I mix everything together and then I add in some water. I go in with 2 cups of water so that the beef and the potatoes can cook properly. I cover it and let it cook for 15 minutes on low heat. So while that's cooking, I prepare a flour slurry. I use 2 tablespoons of flour and some water. I mix it together, or you can also use cornstarch. I mix it together and that's what will thicken up the filling. So once the filling is cooked, I pour in the slurry and I let it cook for 1 to 2 minutes. Then I pour the filling into a plate to let it cool completely before starting to fill my dough. So while this is cooked, this is the texture you want it to be. I put it in a plate and set it aside to cool completely. So now the next thing to do is to make the pie dough. In a large bowl, I go in with my flour and salt, and I combine both together with my whisk. After that, I add my cold butter. Your butter has to be cold for you to get that flaky pie dough. So I use my fingers to combine it together until it's in the texture of breadcrumbs. That's the texture you want it to be before you go in with some very cold water, like ice cold water, to bring everything together. I'm using a spatula to mix it because my hands were very warm the day I was making this, and I did not want it to like interfere with the cold water and stuff like that. So I'm just using a spatula to bring everything together. Then I use my hands to just put it in a solid round dough, and that's it. You do your best to not knead, just bring it together, combine it together, and that's it. I use a cling foil to wrap it up and then put it in the refrigerator to cool for like 30 minutes. So while that is happening, I prepare my egg wash that I will use to seal my dough and to brush on the pie dough. Now it's time to assemble the pie. So I bring the pie dough out of the refrigerator and I cut it into 2 equal parts. I set the other half back into the fridge so that it can stay cool and not get warm on the working surface. So as that happens, I flour my surface, my work surface, and I cut the dough into 4 parts. I put the remaining cuts into the fridge too so that they can be cool. When putting your filling into the pie crust, you try not to overfill it. This is an example of what happens when you overfill. See, it was not closing properly and it was overfull, and if you bake, you can't bake it like this. You have to do it again. So do not overfill. So now I'm going to do it again, and you see how I did it right. So these are the two sizes that I did, the two designs I did. If you use the big cutters, you would get like 8 to 10 pies. But if you use the small cutters, you get like 20 pies. Yeah, you can get up to 20 pies. And right here, I'm brushing it with some egg wash before I then just score it with a knife to just make a design. You can use a fork to poke in holes into it so that it does not pop open, but I just used a knife to try a new design. You can use a fork if you want to. You can make any design you want. After brushing it with egg wash, you put it in your preheated oven for 30 to 40 minutes or until it's brown. So these are the beautiful pies that came through. They were so beautiful and delicious, and it was a hit. It was so delicious and I was so happy about it. If you're still watching up to this point, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you, and do well to give the recipe a try. You would enjoy it. You will really like it, and it's very easy to make. So this is your bite. So here, this one is for you. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you, and watch my other videos that pop up. Thank you.